appreciate you coming in after playing on Thursday night. But I want to ask you about that game. You guys got your first look at Jeremy Lin, and you seem to handle that pretty well. What were you trying to do?
Well, first of all, the Knicks is coming in playing well. Last game before the break, so for us it was about protecting our home turf, trying to continue to play well. But, Jeremy Lin is proven to be a good player in this league so far. Our job was just to try to make it, tougher on him. Our point guards did a great job, but just trying to put pressure on him, make him make decisions, with our defense behind. So I'm not saying we got the answers at all. He's going to learn from that game. But, it worked for us in the first game. It was very successful. You
have been on such a roll shooting the ball lately. Is this as good as you felt shooting the ball since you've been in the league?
Not as good as I felt. Last night I was 10 for 22, and I was like, oh my God, I have 5 shots I supposed to make. So I'm locked in right now, and I know how it feels to go the other way where you can't make anything. But right now I'm taking my shots. I'm taking high percentage shots within the foot of offense, and the shots that I come through with, and the shots I practice. So I'm not hosting up a lot of threes this year, and I'm getting to the basket, shooting my mid-range shot, and it's successful for me.
You and LeBron have done the same thing. You've cut way back on the threes, and I know part of that's by design, but how would you say it has worked with the new emphasis this year on pushing the ball, early offense, and getting into the post more?
Well, I think first of all, Coach has done a great job of changing us a style up a little bit and giving us the opportunity to get to the post. And now we don't have to come up and just host a three. We say, okay, we can get down there, or we can run some different sets to get us the ball. So that was the first thing that was like, okay, we don't have to host up shots. And it's better for our team, that we come down, that we run offense, that, we move the ball around because we have dynamic players on the floor, at all times. So we understood that that what's best for our team is for us to be in attack a little bit. Obviously at times we're going to settle, but for the majority of the time, we're trying to always put pressure on the defense, and not just for us, but for our teammates to be able to get other opportunities.
Udonis Haslem said last week, and I thought it was kind of interesting, that he has not only not had, a training camp with you guys, but he didn't have a preseason either for like 2 years now. And now he's finally able to kind of use the games as kind of getting the rust off. How is he looking, and how important is he to you guys?
Well, he's very important. I think if anybody's seen last year in the playoffs when he came back, he wasn't always healthy, but just his grit, his fight, propelled us to win that Chicago series, and even have an opportunity in the Dallas series. But, like you said, he hasn't played with the dynamic of what we have going on. So it's been an adjustment period for him. Someone who's been in Miami for 9 years, and to have to make the adjustment, you wouldn't think he have to, but, he's playing with players he never played with, and guys got to get comfortable with him. So, he's been doing a good job of coming in, watching film, trying to learn his spots, his place. But one thing he's going to bring is effort. He's going to rebound the ball. He's going to take charges. He's going to do all the other things, and then he's going to find his rhythm.
What would you assess if you had to grade your team halfway through the season, what would the grade be?
I'd say right now we're playing at a B plus.
Okay.
Right, we want to get to an A plus. So we know that we have another gear to go to, and right now we're playing good basketball, but we can play even better basketball. And I think it's going to start on the way we defend, obviously, but the way we rebound the ball and the way we take care of the ball. Everything else will take care of itself.
How many All-Stars is this for you now?
This is year 8.
Good Lord.
This is year 8.
Either I'm getting older or you are.
No, I'm getting older. You still look the same.
Is there anything after all these years that you still like about coming to All-Star Weekend?
These bright lights. You get out here and the lights is as bright as it can be, and you get to celebrate being one of the best players in the world. And one thing I do love, and I think what most players that's ever played an All-Star game love, is always the young guys and the first guys to come down All-Star. You see their eyes, how big they is. And I remember being there. And I'll never forget that first time I got that call that I was going to be an All-Star, and how excited I was and how anxious I was. So I always try to remember that deep in the heart.
Thibodeau might mention the other day he might play you 47, 48 minutes on Sundays.
No, that's out. I got strict directions from Miami to make sure that I maintain my minutes, so I'm going to have a talk with Tibbs.
All right, Dwyane, we'll go get a massage, get some work in. I hope you enjoy the weekend.
I will, always.
All right, good to see you.